Amina Arafat. I'm an ambassador at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Expatriates, and I'm also the director of the Jordan Institute for Diplomacy. So thank you for hosting me here today. It's a great privilege and a great honor to be able to talk and present something for today's event. Today, the need for science diplomacy is growing as we live in a world more interconnected than ever before. Science diplomacy have become recognized as important to bridging the scientific and foreign policy communities. The core between science and diplomacy has grown progressively more important as both the international relations between countries became ever more complex and the scientific endeavor expands globally, requiring effective partnerships between scientists, policymakers, and diplomats. The new technologies allowed more rapid and easier contact, increasing humanity's greatest challenges and some of its most promising opportunities, regionally and globally, emphasizes the need to catalyze a strategic approach to the use of science as an instrument for diplomacy in its different forms. Scientists have been involved in the international politics in different aspects as they demonstrate technical solutions are possible if the political will is present, providing a forum where there are opportunities to develop activities that require cooperation among the partners to solve conflicts. The common language of science is used for science diplomacy, serving as a bridge to tolerance, understanding, and peace, a key for tackling global challenges and a powerful tool for improving relations across countries, regions, and cultures. It's one of the best examples of soft power and an important instrument in today's increasing complex world. Among the chaos the world is living today, with conflicts threatening to use science as a technology and technology as instruments of intimidation, science diplomacy has a particular added value in the Middle East, with cooperation as the universal language of science opens channels of communication and builds trust where few other mechanisms are feasible. It is more imperative than ever to deploy the concept of science and diplomacy in application to tackle common interests and challenges facing humanity to enhance conducive international partnerships and confirming that the language of science can achieve what political negotiations cannot. I'm honored to introduce our guest today, Mr. Chris Sloan-Smith, President of the Council of Sesame Project. He is Director of Energy Research, Oxford University, and President of the Council of Sesame. His theoretical contributions to the standard model of particles physics. Excuse me, I'm not very good with science diplomacy. I'm learning here today as well. We'll always learn from you. He was recognized by his election to the Royal Society in 1984. He has written and spoken widely on science funding, international scientific collaboration, and energy issues, and served on numerous advisory bodies, including the Prime Minister's Advisory Council on Science and Technology. His scientific contributions and leadership have been recognized by awards and honors worldwide, including a Royal Medal in 2015. Mr. Fuad Murad, Dr. Fuad Murad, Executive Director of UN ESQA Technology Center, holds a PhD and master's degree in electric engineering from the Purdue University. He is the founding Executive Director of ESQA Regional Center for Technology in Amman. Dr. Fuad leads the Regional Support Center for the concentration of science, technology, and innovation in social and economic development. The center has a broad board of directors representing 18 Arab countries working on regional integration and technology transfer and innovation. Ms. Abira Marine, she is the director of MENA Region CRDF Global Office in Amman, which is responsible for Middle East and North Africa, holding an international executive MBA. She joined CRDF Global Jordan with the capacity of executing and managing projects with partnerships of many US governmental agencies, private sector, and educational institutions. Abir worked for many years with the private sector. She then moved to the international arena where she shifted career path, starting with USAID projects. She also worked for UNDP Iraq on climate change and natural resources portfolio. She contributed to the successful production of the National Strategy for Environment and its action plans. Please welcome our guests.